Good afternoon, friends, fans, and fam. How you doing? How are you doing indeed? Today we have a great debate. Yes, that's right. Valentine Sheriff debate going on here on TRP. Should be a good time. Should be a good time. How have you all been? What have you all been up to? We had a bit of a long day, long morning today. First, my medical morning routine took quite a while, and then baby stuff. She was having a bit of a meltdown. Meltdown! No, grumpy baby! You know, she's supposed to have had her nap, and she hadn't had it yet. But now we are live, we are online, and we are about to go to Valentine. Schmudville. Actually, we got a half hour, so maybe we go down to Saint Denis first, and then Valentine. There you go. Also, somehow I missed it, but yesterday Alana subscribed with her Prime, and oh my gosh, you're a champion. You're so kind. You're all so kind. I appreciate all of you so much. Alright. What's then to the city, eh? Huzzah. God, it's that awkward time of day where I can't see shit. Everything's just gray. Doesn't help that I've got really bright lights behind the computer, so trying to look at the dark in the computer is impossible. What a month. January is busy, man. The beginning of the year. There's so much to get organized, and such a strong feeling of, hey, if you don't get January right, the rest of your year is screwed, baby. Didn't I turn on the caption? Captions are on, right, chat? Can someone confirm? What, was it a sneak? A snickerdoodle? A danger noodle? A snickerdoodle? A snickety snack? I also need to check 2 records, Sunday and Danny. I need to check how many times Sunday has actually been arrested on serious felony charges. And same goes for Danny, though I don't know if either of them have many serious... Under the current... Sunday might have a harboring charge, actually. Don't know about Danny, though. Soon find out.
Told me that photographer in Beauville got a filthy old mind.
I think they're talking about Doran's photographer. Doran has a photographer character. Pretty sure that's who they were referencing just now.
Good morning.
No known location. What a surprise. Alright, nothing interesting there. Find me Sunday. There we go. Shit. Really? Did I do that? God damn it, Fort Wallace. Well, shit, I gotta go to Valentine anyway. I might as well go past Fort Wallace while I'm there. Of course, there's only one of those rubberoos around, so he'll be hiding in Van Horn. We know the secret. We know where they hide. We've watched them hide. Like little rats scurrying into a hole. Scurry, scurry, scurry. That noise there. Did you know we have exactly 5,500 followers? I didn't know that until just this second. I just looked. Follow account 5,500. That's kind of cool, chat. I appreciate that. I appreciate each and every one of 5,000 and something of you that are real. And all the troll bots as well that might be amongst that. Actually, to be honest, Twitch was pretty good about removing any of the raid bots that came through with hate back in the day.
Yep. That's the rumor.
Okay. Hi, 56, 56, 56. One of these days, I'm gonna do a sneaky. You won't expect it and I'll be there. Ba-boom. You gotta be watching at all times. You never know when I might strike. Zach, what's up, my guy? How are you? How's everyone been? What have y'all been up to today? I keep forgetting how dark my shelf is because I keep forgetting to plug in the, like, the Twitch light and stuff behind me. Sorry, chat. But it means you're stuck looking at my face. I just love that I have two cowboy hats right there. It makes me so happy. I just wear it all the time. Any time I even think I might remotely be going outside, I put the hat on. It's becoming like putting pants on, put the hat on, and go. See who we run into, eh? Yes, it's possible. big eye. It's been hit by a few large rounds, so probably big eye. They'll be shooting to kill. They probably got special ammo and stuff loaded. Yes. There's different kinds of ammo. There's regular ammo, which does regular damage, but then there's different ammo for different scenarios. Disturbing the peace. Okay, that's an easy one. So I have here regular ammunition, and this is special ammunition. This is special ammunition for my revolver, that's special for my repeater, and that's regular for my repeater. So you've got express, you've got split point, and you have, god damn it, what's the other kind? High velocity.
That's probably about 1 AM for people who are used to British time.
Oh,
What the fuck, Josh?
really? Why would?
You need a partner for it.
I mean,
so
he is
figured-
Welsh and he is the English tradition, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Ah. Okay, so
It's fine, don't worry. It's normal where we come from.
Yeah,
yeah,
mostly.
I could never advocate for that. It would be entirely inappropriate.
Well, I'm sure when if Duke wins the election, he'll very quickly write an ordinance that allows Welsh people to shoot English
I feel
people.
much better.
Probably.
Wow.
Welcome
I'd
back,
probably
Bubba.
be okay with that one.
Does
That's
that mean I
a bit
get shot every
awkward.
time I go to work? Damn it.
Howdy,
It's
boomer.
a cruel master. I mean, he'd make an excellent sheriff.
Yeah.
Howdy, Marshall.
Are you
Mr.
sincere with that statement now, or are you like
Howdy.
sarcastic?
Yeah, column
Hi,
A, column
Vela.
B.
You're alive.
I am
Vela.
alive.
Oh
Hi.
my goodness.
There's a lot of people here.
Well, we've got 5 minutes. Should we make
Also,
our
I
way
think
over
this is
there? Or
in
are
a
they gonna
proper
call us?
circle. Do we
Yeah,
make
we
this
should
a proper
probably,
circle?
probably should make a
over
way
there.
over there.
We're standing in the mud. We don't need a proper circle. We need
I think we should
Cleaning.
make a hexagon.
Cleaning.
Thank
You love the schmud. It's your favorite, Ty.
Oh, thanks.
Please don't kick me, horse. Thank you.
Oh shit, that is a big horse to be kicked by.
I think we're
Yes.
doing it down by the barn as well, by the
Yeah.
way, instead of the tent this time, because the tent
I'm
gets
so
dark.
used to it, I don't even notice it anymore.
What do you mean
So,
delicious? Stop eating it,
Someone might want to
Moss.
grab
That
those
is-
two before they go to the tent, because I don't think it actually is in the tent this time.
Anton, we'll just let him stand there.
The poster said that.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I
not?
spoke to the.
How have you been, Ty?
Oh, not too bad actually. And yourself?
I'm good.
Okay.
Good to see that you're still standing.
Somehow.
Yeah.
67 something bullets later.
Six.
67? You're almost to
Over
69.
there.
Shut up and stop
Alright.
looking
It's-
at your gun
what-
like that.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
Where are we
It'd be
going?
funny. I don't fucking know. Not the tent, apparently.
Okay.
It's
What
been
if
moved
they?
to the barn.
What if they did it on the
Jesus
gallows?
Oh my god. Too. I feel like that's too on the nose, but I really
Well,
want to say
it's
on
so
the nose.
I mean,
Valentine.
I mean, it works, doesn't it?
So Valentine.
It is.
You must be feeling great right about now, Missy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy.
The fuck is that like?
Oh my God, Ty, are you okay?
I don't know, you should try it. Hang up your badge for a while.
The what now? How?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the new debate spot. Okay, go on over there. Right on over there. So.
Oh my God, what
Go
if they
backflip.
fall like
Whichever
in the
one
debate?
lands on their
Weird
feet.
concept.
That's actually a really easy way to do
Jesus
it.
Christ.
Just
Yeah,
do
that
flip and
would-
then-
That would
That's-
settle it quite quickly.
Yeah, I mean, both you have to do a flip, and if one of you lands on your feet, that's the next sheriff. Problem solved.
Or we could put a horse there and see who lands on the horse.
Ooh,
mean, you could.
I'd like to see that.
Oh, we did that in the games.
Yeah, we did actually. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, quizzical, whatever they were.
Quizzical,
Yeah,
physical, quizzical,
that one.
quizzical,
That sounds
whizzical.
like a mouthful.
Yeah, and you had.
I'm
to
not
jump
even
I
gonna
feel like
do
a
that.
That's what she
quizzical
said.
whizzical would involve peeing.
It probably does after.
Well,
Mm.
whilst
Answering questions,
whilst
yeah.
answering questions. Yeah.
Whilst answering questions, Jesus Christ.
Right. Potential sheriffs. Write that down. There's a Valentine event for you.
No, that just happens when you're enjoying some alone time in the the outhouse, and somebody just pops their head under the door and is like, "Hey, I got a question for you,"
Oh,
and you're all
trivia.
like,
Trivia on the toilet.
toilet trivia.
Toilet trivia.
Outhouse.
Oh.
trivia.
Someone did that to me, they're gonna have an eye full of wee real quick.
Oh my God.
Wow. Well, I'm not going to lie. That's a pretty powerful argument for voting for you, sir.
Does that mean you have impeccable aim?
Yeah,
I
accuracy
say yes, yes.
unmatched.
And we have to watch. Never mind. I'm not
Right,
finished
not
that
only
sentence.
he's
Yeah,
named
no,
a
we're not-
whole
no.
novel in the snow.
In person.
Damn.
Oh, I've been.
So, Duke, how's your wing ability? Do you think you could match that?
I am a true master.
Let's see. Let's see.
Guess we gotta start calling him Master Wee.
Oh, hey. Yeah, they moved us over here.
There used to be a group in Valentine that used to roll around in the schmud and dress like raccoons. I forget what they were called.
It wasn't a group, it was goddamn critter, goddamn former sheriff's fucking family. Oh, hey, Vela, you're still standing here.
That was the critter call.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jebediah Orator, debate moderator, and I am here to moderate this here debate. Okay, all right. We're gonna give folks just about 5 minutes. Make sure everyone shows up, and then we'll get started here. I'd like to make sure everyone's got food and water, especially those two up there, and are not gonna pass out halfway through. But if you do, that's okay. We have doctors on call, I'm sure, probably. All right, then. 5 minutes, everyone. Do what you need to do. Okay. All right.
Man, why am I nervous all of a sudden?
Can I get a little bit of that?
Yeah, I'm feeling kind of.
I'm nervous for them.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone's so quiet and it's very thick in the air.
Why are we all being quiet? I thought we had 5 minutes.
We do.
Hooray, let's make some ruckus. Ooh, yeah.
Yep.
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
This crowd is so alive.
I can assure you that most of you are alive, yes.
About as alive as my grandma.
Sometimes.
She's
Well,
It's
dead.
debatable.
Yeah. Well, we are a debate to debate, so I guess so.
If you're not alive, there's at least 3 coroners here.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can all
I'm
you
sure I
folks
have a
see
scalpel on me
everyone up here?
somewhere.
You see these two?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Are we starting the debate yet?
No.
Okay. I have another idea to decide who can be. We get them to stand on like a plank, leading out from there, and we pelt them with eggs.
Nah, tomatoes. Whoever falls off.
Yeah, whoever falls off loses.
Or we have them like fist fight in the pig pen.
That would
so who
almost
wins.
certainly be me.
I don't
That
know.
is traditional
That'd
for
be a
Valentine's.
close competition.
I like it.
For the bug moss.
Violence has solved most things in history.
We can do. Up to you.
Yeah, checks out.
Yeah, let's go bug moss.
Well, it's boomer English because they normally lose to English, so if not, it'll be
Wow.
fine.
Yeah. Yes,
Well,
whoever
we
keeps
love-
standing.
Whilst we're throwing like what tomatoes and eggs at them and stuff.
Eggs, tomatoes, potatoes.
Or they could stand on a plank and have a pillow fight.
I like that idea too.
Well, we just start throwing raw bacon at them.
That
Yeah,
seems
some
like
good
a waste
pig's
of
ass.
bacon.
Not for me. Throw that bacon at me. I'm catching it. I'm cooking it.
All right, everyone. Thank you all for coming. Once again, my name is Jebediah Orator, debate moderator. This here are our two wonderful candidates in our sheriff's debate of the town of Valentine. I will have them introduce themselves shortly here. It's been a while since we had a lively debate. I think the last one I had was with young Miss former Sheriff Missy down there. A few rules before we get started. These two already know them, but I'll give them to y'all. I'm gonna ask. They're gonna do their opening statements. I'll ask them a few questions, and then we will open up the floor to you all, wonderful people, to ask questions of your candidate. Now, a few rules for y'all. Number one, I, Jebediah, may say no to any question because that is my right. I will ask that no questions you ask incite any personal attacks on the candidates. The questions may not be directly insulting, and you don't want them to insult each other, I'm sure. Now, here's the big kicker. Every question you ask must be answerable by both candidates. You may not ask a very specific directed question to one that the other one could not ask, such as a specific incident one of them went through, but the other one did not. If we all understand, say, I understand, Jebediah.
I understand, Jebediah.
Thank you. All right.
I understand.
Jebediah.
Wonderful. Okay, then. Here we go. We've decided on which one will be going first. And so please start us off with your opening remarks, Deputy.
Okay. Well, hello everybody. Thank you all for coming. I'm Duke Phoenix. I've been the undersheriff here for the past year, I believe. I'm hoping to answer any and all questions put forward to me today with the best of my ability. I hope, if I do win, to make the civilians of Valentine proud and ensure a prosperous town that Missy has so generously and kindly left to me. And I wish to continue looking out for my home and all its people, and I hope to do everyone proud, including the citizens and all my friends.
Woo.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you, sir. Now you, Mr. Boo.
Some of you may know me as a former retired Marshal Boomer Riggs. Not a man of grand speeches or many words to that fact, but I'm a man that believes that a sheriff is not just a keeper of law and order, but someone that helps in times and troubles, friends who are in need, and works with the town to help it grow. And that's my intention. I can't promise you perfection, but I can promise you that I'll always listen, and I'll work tirelessly to help the people and the well-being of Valentine. I will uphold the law as the best as I can. I'll have a stern hand, but a heart full of compassion as well. And I hopefully look forward to serving this town as the best I can.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much, sir. All right. You've heard your candidates. You know who they are. Now let's get a little deeper between them, shall we? Mr. Phoenix, you first. The question is, do you believe more strongly in the letter of the law or the spirit of the law?
Well, personally, in my experience as the undersheriff for a year now, I believe more, I'd say, in the spirit of the law, because sometimes deals and different circumstances are necessary within situations. Some circumstances are different than others. Some things need some clarification. Some things require more investigation. Some things require more deals to be made to ensure the safety of the people in the town and everyone else's, to de-escalate certain situations. So I believe in a certain set of circumstances, the spirit is more important than following the exact letter of how the law is laid out.
Wonderful. The same to you, Mr. Riggs. Do you believe more strongly in the spirit of the law or the letter of the law?
Much like Deputy Phoenix there, I believe in the spirit of the law. There is times where compassion needs to be looked at, and all the viewpoints need to be viewed as well before you can make decisions that could alter somebody's trajectory in life very, very seriously. There are individuals that will have to be treated with the letter of the law, but in my experience, it's a greater number of people that out there that all they need is a bit of compassion, and that the spirit of the law abides by that.
Wonderful. Fun fact for the audience there, in the years of asking this question, not one person has ever said the letter of the law. We may just change that question from now on. All right, a second question. Mr. Phoenix, what sort of qualities do you look for when selecting a good deputy?
Personally, I look for deputies with loyalty, determination, motivational. They're able to diffuse situations more than escalate them. They're loyal to their town. They make their town their home, and just like I have. They look after its people. They grow and bond with the community. They got to be compassionate to show the compassion in those certain situations, like Boomer said. Deputies are essential to have those traits. And they have to be motivated, so they want to do their job. They have to be loyal, so that they know how to follow orders, who to follow, and the town they wish to protect. They need to get to know everyone, and so it's good to get along with them.
Wonderful. Good answer. All right. Mr. Riggs, your same question to you, sir. A good deputy. What makes it a breaks?
Well, it's a simple answer. You need a competent people person. Somebody that can ease tension with a good joke or knows when to be stern. Somebody that's good at reading people. Somebody that can go and get to know all the townsfolk and be genuine at that. And that's right there, I think, is the best way to form a good deputy.
Fantastic. Good answers. Both. Oof. Strong competition, Valentine. I pity you voters. Too many good choices. All right. All right. You know, I'm changing the venue. You two go down there.
All right.
I feel like for audience questions, you got to be with the audience. You're too far removed. Golden gods up here.
Jump.
Do a flip.
Do not jump.
See, we should have left the
I thought
horses
about
there.
it. Someone brought a horse,
Yeah.
I'd jump.
Absolutely not.
Oh, come on. We could bring a couple of horses down there for him to jump on. I got one out.
Do
I
it.
tell you what, though, ladders are probably worse than jumping down there.
It is probably easier to jump on a horse.
It
than
is
down the ladder.
easier. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
That would
a
be
poor
the
choice.
ultimate winner.
Well, I hate to break it to you guys, but I've already failed. I've fallen down that ladder so many times.
All right then. Wonderful. Now we can see you all. I'm gonna find a better location for Valentine debates in the future. I don't like that. I don't like the theater. Okay. Well, anyway, we're off topic. So, questions and answer from the audience. You heard the rules. I expect you to go by them. Again, I have the right to refuse any question. Yes, we will start just by raising hands. That's you, sir, in the raccoon hat, please.
Wait. Howdy, folks. What are you gonna do about the rodent issues that are plaguing this very fine town right this instant? We got
Is that Logan?
and all kinds of critters running around here.
We could always import a bunch of badgers. I know he doesn't like them.
Okay,
Oh
the
my God,
man's
that's a
got a
great
problem
idea.
with varmints. Mr.
Bring the
Riggs.
badgers. Oh my God, yes.
Well, I'd hire somebody to look into it and give them a job to keep them on the streets and make sure that they can deal with the nuisance. First priority would be keeping them out of the saloon and stores so they don't get in people's supplies. And yeah.
Wonderful, Mr. Phoenix.
Well, I mean, personally, I myself have a pet raccoon that I have domesticated, who took a shining to me, I guess. And so personally, I would likely try and find someone who's good with training, possibly to train the animals to avoid damaging any personal property or like damaging anyone's stocks or supplies without harming any of the critters in the area, because lives matter whether they're animals or human ones. And so I'd want to make sure the animals still stay safe, or at least get released somewhere away from the town rather than harmed or hurt in any way.
Oh my goodness!
Oh
Oh my
my
goodness!
Well,
by
Great
God!
IQ. Was
I'm in
that the same badger from the race yesterday?
Right over my feet.
It may have been the same badger.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Badger,
it might be the
just
same
don't
badger
give a
from the race
damn.
yesterday.
What a timing.
God.
all right
perfect
then.
timing.
Order. All right. We'll reopen the floor. Please raise your hands if you have a question. You there, sir, right in the front in the yellow.
Hi there. Just a quick question. Do you guys have salt with your cereal?
Salt with your cereal. An interesting question, Mr. Riggs.
I do not eat cereal. I'm a bacon and eggs and biscuit kind of man.
See, and you, sir.
I do not have salt with my cereal. It's a very odd set of circumstances.
I see. I also am just now realizing I forgot the third rule of question and answer. The next question that comes up that's like, what's your favorite color? Shutting it down. Let's keep it to relatively serious questions. Thank you so much. All right, next. Oh my goodness, if there are no more questions, I may have to... Oh, okay, you there, sir, in the brown.
Yes, hello. What plans would you have to help the businesses of Valor become as successful as they can?
Ooh, a very good question. Sheriffs are more than just law and order. They are the leaders of the town's industry. Mr. Riggs.
First and foremost, I would ask the business owners in town, what are their needs, and listen to them. And I look to open a market, preferably on, I think you call it Saturday market, and have everyone from other towns come in and promote trade, and hope that we can get some better trade routes in here, and people can come and witness the growth and the power of Valentine.
Wonderful. And you, Mr. Phoenix?
Well, as my competition boomer said, I would inquire with the owners of the businesses about what they need. I personally run the general store here, so I've had an experience running a business, so I know what it takes to run that and the logistical side behind running a business. So I would inquire with them what they would like. I may be able to create some posters or some drives or events that allows to get some exposure out to the other towns or to the people that may be needing work, to allow for extra delivery drivers or anything else that the business may need to provide more supplies to them at a more regular pace, to make sure everything keeps stocked up and everything is providing a stable source of supply to the town and its townsfolk.
Oh, man with a plan. Both of them. All right, then. Next question, please. Next question, please. You there, Marshall, in the back.
Howdy. Yes, indeed. So actually, my question relates to Marshall's as well. Obviously, Marshall headquarters is just up the road there at Fort Wallace. How do you see that relationship going forward between Valentine and the Marshalls?
Contentious question, this one. A relationship between local law and marshals is not always hunky-dory. I can tell you some tales. Anyway, Mr. Riggs.
Well, being a former marshal and working with town law, it's it's all about being respectful. And as long as the marshals are respectful and don't try to get into business that they do not need to be involved with, and then everything should be fine. I think they can work hand in hand, help each other. I don't think it needs to be a local law versus martial. It just comes down to being respectful.
Mr. Phoenix.
Well, I'm more than happy to work closely with the marshals. Like Ty, like myself and you recently had something pop up in Valentine, which we sort of worked together to and spoke and communicated on. And so I'm more than happy to continue working alongside the marshals, especially with them being so close by with the town. I see no reason why we can't coexist and help each other out on cases where necessary, or provide information and keep each other up to date on situations that require cooperation to keep the town and the marshals' relationship prosperous moving forward.
And yes, there's a wild Jesse over there, Zach.
Good answer. Good answer. Next question, please. There, sir, in the front with the magnificent beard.
Just over that hill.
Town ordinances. Wonderful. All right, you there, sir, Mr. Riggs.
Well, I got one that I've got down.
Not
that
far.
I don't mind sharing, and it's something that I might be a controversial,
Yeah.
but it's something I feel that goes with helping the town and appearances and business like, and that would be no swearing on Sundays.
Ooh, okay. Wow. That is incredible. What a wonderful idea. All right. And you, Mr. Phoenix, ordinances.
Well, it's a very common ordinance. One of the ones I was thinking of, which is the no roof thing. I know a lot of people like sprinting around on them, but they can be dangerous.
That was. Yeah, just to clarify, you did mean people running on roofs, not removing all the roofs in Valentine.
Yes. Sorry, I had something come up in my brain for a moment. Yes. I do not wish to have people run across the roofs because it can be a danger to life. I know it's a very common ordinance, but that is one of the ones I would wish to have, just because it's a lot of risk involved with the harming of the citizens, and it's my job to try and keep them as safe as possible. I'd preferably want to make a sort of ordinance similar to like a no brandishing weapon inside certain buildings, like say a doctor's office, for example, because a weapon is not really necessary in those types of buildings, and it would be putting more people at risk brandishing weapons inside safe buildings. So that might be something I would look into.
I see. Okay, so some ordinances we've heard before and some that we haven't.
Can I add to my ordinance as well, just to let the town folk know a little bit more?
Please do, please do.
I would use the funds for the fines. It would be a think of it as a Sunday town swear jar. All the funds that go into those fines from swearing on Sundays would go back to the town, going towards events and whatnot.
Fascinating. Okay, a real shake-up. I am a debate moderator, so I won't say whether I like that or not, because that would be bad. Next question.
You all saw how well I went in Tumbleweed, right?
Everyone started swearing? Yeah.
Any other questions? Wow, okay, record. Oh, hold on. One more in the brown now.
In your mind, what makes the spirit of Valentine what it is?
Oof, the spirit of Valentine. This is a fascinating question. I urge you to, I'm just going to speak for like 30 seconds. You can both really fix an answer in your mind because this is a big one and one that may seriously sway votes from one to the other. I've heard a lot of good answers here between the two of you, both strong candidates, and I think you may have a very hard fought race here. All right. Mr. Riggs, Spirit of Valentine.
It's a very easy answer. It's the spirit of the West. It's you look around and you see what the West is. You see what it's about. It's about a town of people coming together and building a fruitful town. It is a town of tradition. It is a muddy town, and that mud is a part of the town's tradition. It's a dirty town, but it's a loving town.
A good answer. A good answer. Mr. Phoenix.
Well, very much adding a sense of the same sort of thing with Boomer. I would say the community of this place is what makes it the spirit, the livestock, the animals, the people who tend to them, the people who handle the businesses here, the people who come in and out of the town, even the passers-by make Valentine. You know, like if it wasn't for people coming in and out of town, trading, wanting to speak with us, wanting to hang out with us, wanting to provide new animals, new events, new businesses, you know, all these new ideas flowing through, that's what makes a town, and Valentine is especially strong for something like that.
All right. All right. What a fascinating set of answers. And what a good question. Thank you there, sir. All right. Next question, please. Right here in the front in the yellow.
What events would you have planned if you became sheriff to bring more life down to Valentine?
Oh, more life to Valentine. A good question. What events would you have planned, Mr. Riggs?
I would one of them I would keep as a tradition that like Missy, I'd like to get permission, but one of the things she did was have townsfolk running back and forth through the street and making a game of it. That was fun. But more serious ones would be Saturday market that I mentioned earlier. Get some more auctions in here for some livestock. And those are two that I've got on my head that I've got planned out already, but I've got my wheels are churning and churning for more.
Oh, wonderful. Mr. Phoenix.
Well, I know that my undersheriff, who I don't think could make it today, but my undersheriff, I believe, wanted to host some traditional like Mighty Mud sort of fighting competitions every few weeks or so. And myself personally, I want to run more livestock races because I believe that having the people come into town and bet on those helps boost the economy of the town and also helps provide some fun to the people who come and go through the town. I also wish to host a sort of community sort of food drive thing. So maybe get a few tables put out into the streets and get some food and things prepared just in case some civilians that are homeless or people who are a little less fortunate or a little less wealthy can come by and have respect from the town regardless of our position and stature. It allows for them to get fed. It allows for them to meet more members of the community, open up more business opportunities for them if they don't really have them, opens up more friendship opportunities and allows for people to just get to know the town a bit more while being fed and looked after regardless of their station.
What an interesting from both of you. Wonderful ideas. I remember watching my very first Mighty Mud. Must have been years ago. What great entertainment. All right then. Questions in the back there. Former sheriff, I should say, Missy.
Hello. You guys are doing awesome, just by the way. I would like to know, for the department, what type deputies are you looking to hire? What types of skills are you looking for? And if you're going to be having an undersheriff. I guess we already know Duke is, but I was wondering if Boomer is.
I'll allow that question. I will say we have already answered the question about deputies. That was one of mine. Did you have
sorry.
something more specific about them that you wanted to know? Besides the qualities?
No, sorry. Maybe I just didn't hear it properly.
No,
Never mind.
Quite all right. Quite all right. Well, let's talk about undersheriffs. Mr. Phoenix, I'll let you go first here, as I know you have one. Who is your undersheriff?
My undersheriff is Benjamin Logan. He has worked as a senior deputy under myself and Missy for the past year. He's very loyal to this town, which is a trait I value a lot in deputies. He follows the chain of command, which is very good. He's very respectful. He's very friendly and goofy and likes to mess around with people. So I feel like he'd be very easy to get along with. So he'd make a good undersheriff for that purpose. He has the experience after working with us for so long. So I feel like out of all the department that I have that are joining me, Benjamin Logan is the most fit candidate for me to choose.
Okay, all right. And Mr. Riggs, will you be seeking an undersheriff before voting begins?
I will not. I want to hire very reliable, competent deputies, and for the next term, if I do win, if I am lucky enough to win, I would let them their production and the way they carry themselves in the job choose them to be my next undersheriff.
A solid answer from both. Thank you. All right. Next question, please. Are you there in the gray?
Yes, hypothetical question. What would you do if an individual donated $10,000 to the town? What would you spend that money on?
Ooh, I have not heard this before. That's a wonderful question. Mr. Riggs, what would you do if someone donated $10,000 to the town?
Whew. First, I'd bring it to the town vote, see what the town would need, what renovations we would need done, what improvements we want. How can we help the businesses that are in town get some more livestock in here for the town? Most importantly, I'd ask what the townsfolk would want.
Ooh. See, a good answer, Mr. Phoenix. $10,000. What are you doing with it?
Well, we could ask, obviously expanding on Boomer's answer, we could obviously check with the owners of the businesses, expand their business opportunities, expand the capabilities of our town, maybe able to reach out, get some new things constructed or some new events brought in or some new special like wonders, maybe something not seen before around, buy some very specific items, maybe import some stuff to be used to go back into the town. We could use it as repair funds in case any major storms or any blizzards or anything goes wrong. You'd have the money as a reserve just in case the town needed anything fixed. That way we can keep up to date on all the regulations, all the damages, and anything else that may come up as a surprise expense for the town.
All right, all right. Thank you for the question and thank you for your answers. You there in the back?
Me?
No, the one with the red hair. Move your hand up.
What would you plan to accomplish with your first 30 days and within your first 90 days of being sheriff?
Ooh, okay. That's a very broad question, so I'm going to narrow it down just a little bit. I'm going to say, what is one thing that you hope to accomplish in your first 30, and one thing that you hope to accomplish in your first 90 days, Mr. Riggs?
Well, first 30 days would be the same as the 90 days. I'd like to see the town grow. I'd like to see more people coming in, making it more than a bustling town than it already is. I'd like to see the towns flourish, and I'd like to see people coming in here for events on a weekly basis. I'd like to see some tournaments for poker coming out of the saloons. I like to just see Valentine flourish. That's the best answer I got.
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Phoenix, first 30 or first 90?
Well, if we're talking about the first 30 days, then I would probably want to rebuild the department. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of criminals in the States, so I would like to ensure the safety of the town within the first 30 days. That would require rebuilding my department, finding the best candidates to fit the deputy spots to help ensure the security of the town. And within the first 90 days, I'd probably want to have a decent department size by then, and hopefully allow for more of the events that I had planned in my head, and more trade and prosperity between the business owners within the town, more cooperation, and just an overall flourishing community that would be very, very, very lovely to be around.
An interesting set of answers there. Town versus department. Okay. I'm going to remind everyone, we're all just going to shuffle our feet here for a moment. We're going to do a little loop-de-loop, you know, stretch it out. Move your feet, move your legs, move your hands. And then we'll regroup in about 30 seconds. Yeah, you too as well. Little moving. Switch your feet. Come on.
Put your right
Back and
hand
forth.
You
with me
okay?
now.
Put your right hand up.
There we go. All right.
Put your right hand in and turn it all about.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you all. I know we already at least have one more question out there. Yeah, I see 2 or 3. You, what is one thing that both of you would like to improve upon from the previous department, Mr. Riggs?
It's hard to really answer because I think Missy has done a fantastic job as a sheriff. I gotta think of that one. That's a real brave one.
That's all right, Mr. Phoenix. We'll go to you while he thinks. Yes, I am making you put your eye on your former sheriff there. Go on.
Well, Missy has been a damn good sheriff to work under. It's honestly been an honor and a privilege to work under her in her department for such a long time. She's one of the most committed sheriffs I've ever seen working in a department, and one of the most loyal. So it's been great learning everything there is to know about law work from her. And so just want to start by saying that. But to improve on something that she did a lot of patrols for Emerald. She reached out to areas that weren't under our jurisdiction, but wanted to help out as much as they can because we're close by. And so I wish to continue that sort of thing. And like maybe reach out to different areas around as well, or increase patrolling routes just to see what's around, just to relay more communication to the marshals and allow the marshals and the town to work more together, while also keeping some things that are slightly out of my jurisdiction safe, as well as my own town.
Interesting. All right, Mr. Riggs.
Well, I would add on to that, working with the surrounding areas and towns. I've got a good relationship with Emerald Ranch, and I'd like to continue that. I think the main thing that would be is confidence. I believe if Missy had a little bit more confidence in herself, she would have been unstoppable. She'd probably be the president right now, if I had to say that. That's the only thing I could think of that would need to be improved on.
Oh, okay, all right. So a continuation on my left here, and an improvement in confidence on my right. All right. Well, now we're getting somewhere. I'll take another question from the audience, please. Question from the audience. So 2 hands before we shuffled feet. Now I see 0, so I guess we already answered those questions. All right. Well, I'll tell you this. I was slipped this piece of paper here on my clipboard by someone in town earlier today. They asked me to ask this question for them as they wouldn't be able to make it. So I will ask it now. All right. There have been prolific robberies of both the gun store and the bank and more. How do you plan on dealing with outlaw gangs, Mr. Riggs?
That comes down to working with the town and making sure that everyone knows everybody that comes into town, keeps it safe. But also goes back to hiring competent deputies, ones that would be able to patrol the town and be good with people that would make thieves think twice about coming in town to rob the bank or a gun store or general store or what have you.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right. Thank you, Mr. Phoenix.
Well, I think one of the best ways to combat gangs and criminals in general is to look for deputies of all the local time zones, as well as the ones that are used to different time zones. That way, that if I'm not around, or a singular deputy isn't around, there is always a deputy or multiple deputies that are around on multiple different time zones that they're used to. And so, for example, myself and my undersheriff, I'm more used to my home time than the local time. I'm still adjusting. Whereas Benjamin Logan is more used to the Eastern time, and so it's able to have him covering when I'm unable to. The same would become the qualities of my deputies. I want to hire deputies from all the time zones that I possibly can to have all my bases covered, and then I want to improve the townsfolk's trust of us by being there when they report a crime or taking their issues seriously that they raise, or any info or tips that they point out. I will always investigate them or get a deputy to investigate them. That way we can find the gangs quickly or stop the gangs from any suspicious activity that a townsfolk does.
There were only three of us there that I saw. I noticed a couple of other characters there that are played by martial players, but not actually playing marshals at the moment. Mike was there, aka Drummond. Old Drummie. Old Drummie boy. Drummie boy. The pipes are calling. I don't think that was there earlier, was it? We do. Poor, poor Duke was struggling a bit there with kind of, I guess what I would call immersion breaking language. So saying things like time zone and whatnot. On an OOC level, absolutely makes sense, but when we're pretending to be 1896 cowboys, gotta find a better way to say some of those things that keep you in the cowboy zone, you know? Like, I'll make sure I've got deputies on round the clock. But also a lot of marshals are staff, TRP staff. So they play things like raccoons that you saw yesterday.
Yeah, we eat squeakies.
I don't know where that is, so I'm just gonna find somewhere.
All right, so I may. I think the only thing that we're not completely topped off in is repeater runs.
I can make a metaphorical den on
Right.
that tomorrow.
Okay.
Ty got attacked by a bunch. Did you see his horse get rolled by badgers?
Great.
Nicely done, Boomer.
Aren't you cold?
Well, thank you. It's good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Hello, Mom.
I'm used to the cold. What are you talking about?
I don't know if that's a horse hitching post. I think that's the...
It's also not my horse.
You
I was
stealing...
walking and then... Then suddenly I was on and off a horse. Okay.
I think you might have just abducted a marshal's horse. But
I
hey,
think that horse abducted me. I should be pressing charges.
Sorry, did Sword almost bowl you over?
the debate moderator would like to charge Sorden with abduction.
Why? What did he do?
Abduction? Apparently he bowled into the debate moderator who somehow wound up in the saddle and then got dragged down the main street and then got flipped off again when you...
theft of livestock.
Hey, I said that you're stealing a marshal horse and he said it was stealing him, so...
Why was he on Sword?
I don't know the answer to that question. I'm just repeating what he said. There he is. You can ask him yourself.
That's why you kind of
So
like
how did you try and steal my horse?
Sir.
Your
Oh my god, horse thief!
What? Crime?
Slap that horse in the...
Oh dear.
Give me no horse.
Anything I can help you there with, Marshall?
Howdy. No, just some gun oil. Keep 'em clean. Must be William.
I am indeed. Pleasure to meet you.
You as well. You as well. Rose speaks highly of you. How you finding it?
Well, she does me a good credit. I simply working hard and enjoying my time here.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. As long as you're enjoying it, I think that's a key.
There's a nice, what is it called? Method to the monotony of hammering out round after round. A nice change of pace from mining and smithing directly.
Yeah, and a little more sunlight too, I guess.
That indeed, yes.
No,
A bit colder down here, though, I must admit.
fair enough. Well, William, you have yourself a good day. The judge gone to bed?
I just stepped upstairs to do some bookkeeping, so she might have.
Alright.
She might be
Hello.
around town somewhere. Good day, Mr. Orator. How can I help you?
Is the judge here?
I believe she stepped out for just a minute or two.
All right.
See if she's around town, but she's not
Nah,
upstairs.
it's all right. You think she really will donate $10,000?
I'm sure, Mr. Orator, that was a purely hypothetical question at this moment in time.
I'm sure. All right, then. I guess my last question is, how do you think everyone did?
I thought that they gave some collected, assured answers. Both of them have a clear plan for the town. I'm still maybe unsure as to where my vote might lie.
Curious. Well,
a
all
true
right, then.
fence-sitting answer, if I do say so
Yes,
myself.
very much so.
Very
Very much. I was just speaking to Mr. Riggs. I gotta say, those are some innovative ideas he had.
Think I might go broke with the
quite
Sunday swear
shakeup.
jar, but
Well, hey, I mean,
I just have to stay out of town on Sunday. That's
better
all.
than a roof running. Tell you that much. Anyway, I'll be on my way, but I just wanted to
Yeah.
tell the judge that if she was going to do it, boy, this town could use it. Indeed.
Mm,
I'll
All right,
relay
then.
that message, good sir.
All right. Yo, take care now.
You too, Mr. Orator. Well, William, I'm gonna head off as well. You be safe. Take care. And
Good day, Marshal.
nice to properly meet you.
Of course.
Alright, up to the fort we go to check Sunday's record and make sure that I am correct that she was charged with a serious felony when Eduardo was arrested. I could be wrong, so we shall make sure. I was not expecting them either, Zach. Oh my gosh. So generous. Seriously. So Molly plays Jessie Sweet and Beckett, who you probably know by now, having watched as much as you do. And they are a lovely, fabulous, fantastical human being who we appreciate very much. Maybe a little. Maybe a little. Shh. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe see you around. What are you doing, criminal? It was good to see Ty. It was good to see Vela. Okay, good. It was the harboring the fugitive. Perfect. Ty just been like, what is happy? How does that work? Can someone dis... Right. He probably will. He doesn't usually, but he probably will. I think the debate was really cool. I think Boomer did really well. Yeah, more people telling Ty to retire, right? That's not peer pressure. Gee, I can't imagine why she's leaving. Where do you think Bashley could be going, chat? Suspicious. None of your business. Bye-bye now. Yeah. I think from an IC perspective, Ty is of the opinion that if we're gonna change Sheriff, we may as well have a big change and see how he does. And go for someone completely different. Because unfortunately, Duke feels like he might just be Missy light. Like it'll be Missy's department still, just without Missy in charge. And Missy not being in charge sounds awful. I was saying I feel a bit bad for for Juke though, because he was kind of struggling a bit with the non-immersion breaking language, shall we say. But it could also be tricky for Boomer to get enough votes. I wouldn't be surprised if he struggles a little. It's a tough group to crack if they do vote. I also think Ty's not the biggest Ben fan. So picking Ben as a undersheriff didn't help Duke's case any. From a purely IC perspective.
Well then. So.
Goddamn caps lock. Right? Where could she be going? What could she be doing? Couldn't possibly be waking up a filthy criminal for me to catch. I gotta wash the fucking schmut off somehow. Don't look at me like that. Yeah. Alright. Let's go. Back to the city via roads, I guess. Straight to the city. I have to be quiet. The baby's just outside my room. I'm trying not to tell her I'm here, so she doesn't want to break in. Which one, man? Which one? At this point, I would take any of the big bounties in Saint Denis. Good lord. Avery Bryce? Yeah, she's high up the list for sure. Never heard of her. Molly's such an innocent little bean. Only plays law-abiding civilians. Who's at the top of Ty's list? Oh, good question. Probably at the moment? Shammy, good night. Sleep well. I hope you get some good rest tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. Don't you worry. I'll have a lot more time tomorrow. Because there won't be any baby running around the house screaming at me. Because she'll be in daycare tomorrow. Top of Ty's list is really hard to define. Jessie Sweet's up there. But so is, Scarlet. I don't think he's too fussed about Cal. He's never really had too much confrontation with Cal. But God damn it, Piper. How many counts? 38? Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh my gosh, what a surprise. Avery Bryce is awake. Piper.
Mm.
Hi.
Oh. Hi, Piper. Just who I was looking for.
What do you mean?
There you go.
Thank you. Why are you looking for me?
Because you've been pickpocketing again.
I have not.
managed to
I'm
get
just
back for you.
going to grab some dinner
From the bank?
At the bank?
at
Yeah.
the bank before getting money to buy the dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Do you already have this under control here, Juno? Shall I leave this
Yeah,
to
she
you?
does.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, she was right
What do
on
I
the
have?
job already. You were too late. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't know
got
what I
this.
have under control. I
Yeah.
was just here to help Miss Poppy with a compass.
Yeah, we'll sort this
Okay,
out.
Piper,
It's fine.
don't run.
Don't worry
No, I
about
think
it.
you have that.
Piper.
Okay, bye. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
Jesus. You go.
That's not smart.
Jesus Christ, Piper.
Oh my god. Make a decision, Piper, I beg you.
Piper, it's only 3
Also, I would
counts.
like
but
that decision to be turning yourself in, preferably. I'm assuming that's why we're chasing you.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, god damn it.
God, I'm so tired.
Piper's
Pushing men over in the street.
You're turning 3 counts of pickpocketing into multiple counts of battery.
Maybe you should stop then so you can hear him. Hello, I have ice.
I lost the
Wrong alley. God damn it. Oh god, she's on the roof. Did she jump down? Please tell me they didn't both fall. Please tell me you haven't heard that they both fell off a roof somewhere. Because last I saw, they went high.
We can check the medical office. See if one of them made a knife. Come on, we're both medically trained. Let's go.
Sure, yeah. So what you're saying is if they're alive, they're my problem. If they're dead, they're your problem?
I think I just saw her run towards where the old library was. Not towards Doyle's.
Down this way?
Yeah, straight down this road.
Okay.
I'll check the medical office to see
Yeah.
if someone's in there.
Hello, someone's in.
Piper, stop.
Ah! Too easy.
It's so dark, I can't see shit in there. Piper? The hell did you go this time? That was really cool. And you should done it. I couldn't justify stopping because Ty couldn't see what I couldn't see, you know?
Hello, sir.
Pop, are you in here? I hate creepy basements. You better not be hiding down here.
Just told you that I wouldn't do it on 2. Did it on 3.
Oh, how bad?
Dislocated shoulder, it's back in.
Ouch. She push you or did you trip?
She's better at jumping than me.
Ooh.
It turns out.
Yeah, I don't think
Did you get her? I'm gonna guess not.
Nope. I lost her in the market.
I chased her across the roofs for a bit.
I saw.
We went all the way across all of the roofs that I saw, and then that one gap is really, really wide, and she made it, so I thought I could too, and turns out, no.
She's a nimble one, huh?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, she's out there somewhere. And she thinks she's clever, so she's probably gonna pick a lot more pockets. God damn it.
How many she got?
Only 3. I just wanted to talk to her until she
Chased her
ran.
across the roofs for 3 pickpocketed.
I did say you're turning 3 pickpocketings into a whole lot more batteries for all the people she was beating up on the way. I know you heard me, because you told her she didn't hear me.
Yeah, I did. Was Puppy okay? Sorry, I just sort of ran off with Ty.
Yeah, Poppy's fine. She said to tell you thank you and that she would be she'd see you around. Nice jacket, Ty.
Thank you.
And
It's
pants.
a good fit for us, right?
Oh no.
Did you get your outfit from Lincoln as well?
No.
Oh, okay.
I gotta say, I wear it better.
You wear it.
I'm biased.
You wear it. You're gonna love the winter outfit. It's got a matching coat to yours.
This one?
The winter one you
Oh,
were
the other
showing
one.
off the other day.
The one that Lincoln made for me. Did he make yours too? Why would he
Yes.
put us both in the same coat?
Oh, it's a nice coat.
It's warm, I guess. It's a good color. Yeah, I don't have a
It
good
is.
answer for it. I knew.
No.
I knew as soon as I got it that was what had happened. But oh,
To be fair, he did 2 of them for me, but one of them, I don't know.
needed
One of
some
them's better than the other one. I
adjustments,
like the
right?
other one. No, hold on, I'll show you.
I didn't tell him, by the way. I was tempted to
You
say
better not
that
have.
Juno had to adjust the outfit to make it look good.
You tell him that and I'll murder you. Where is Sorden?
So back over near the bank where Sonnen was.
Oh, that's right, yeah, I got hit by a
Well,
piper,
Les
not
Piper
Sorden.
took him.
Let's see, I'm
here
trying
he
to navigate
comes.
boxes over there. Come on, you silly
Oh,
fuck.
great. Now he's murdering people. Again.
There's my good boy. Please don't hit me, please don't hit me, please don't hit me. Ow! Ow! What that?
Oh. Damn it.
Son it! You jealous boy. Oh
my god. Somebody click that.
In other words, I'll be right back.
I need a minute.
Alright, hold on. This is the guy. Yeah,
that's the goat.
This is the other one. Oh, please don't. Oh my god, he tried to. Holy shit, he tried to.
Oh my god, your horse is a psychopath and I thought mine were dead.
He's having a fucking moment, isn't he? Jesus.
I'm deceased. So is Doug. I think he almost died.
He's having a fucking breakdown.
The way you pirouetted
So
into that box.
I did do a very graceful little pirouette, didn't I?
Okay. That was great.
There you go, here's the other one. I got Jesse Sweet boots. He said they were good for the snow.
Okay. It's a nice homage to Jesse. Sure.
No, it's not an homage to Jesse Sweet.
Oh,
the blue
shit.
one. Oh my god.
Jesus.
What is wrong with you? What is happening here, hey? What's going on?
Anger issues.
Upset at me because I ran off from you? He's got separation anxiety, leave him alone.
He's just not having it today.
He's really upset. Why would you stand behind him? You're asking to be fucking raped again.
Okay.
Well, I didn't realize you would stop.
In Doug's defense, the first time, the horse turned almost a full half circle to kick the shit out of him.
Oh,
That
he
is
did.
true, yeah.
I meant just now. But yeah, he did.
Oh dear. Okay, well.
Alright.
That's a horse.
Well, that's one dislocated shoulder, 2 horse kicks, and a fucking compass returned, and a lost Piper.
How did she lose a compass?
No, Poppy lost a compass, and I returned it to her. Piper we lost.
Yeah, no,
as a
we did
person.
lose Piper as a person.
Lost is a fun way of saying stolen.
Hello.
Well, yeah. Ooh. Sorry, I might be able to extend that offer to Jasper.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
But she was asking the other night.
Yeah, she's been following up with me, but I haven't been able to say yet whether we could or not because I was waiting on you know, some feedback from Dumont and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think we're all good to go forward now.
She will be very glad to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
I had to convince her last night that just because she wasn't wearing a badge doesn't mean she should go riding into Thieves Landing or Van Horn. That they know now she works with us so much that they ain't gonna put up with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Sweet and them won't put a bullet in her immediately, but the Robberoos might.
Mm-hmm.
She's ridden out against Jesse and them before, so I think them bridges are long burned.
Well, even if they're not burned completely, they may still buy
Same
her
burn.
some grace for not getting shot, but not much anymore. You know, when
Might
we
not be
was-
burned, but it sure as shit a powder keg.
Oh god, yeah. I don't think she I think she's got too much confidence in her own relationships with them, and I know a lot about that, funnily enough. I get it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm, you know what I'm like. I'm much the same, but I'm still not gonna ride into thieves or vandals.
Mm-hmm.
I think I could talk to pretty much anybody and hopefully get them in, but I'm not gonna go to Van Hall or thieves to do it. Rathskeller, maybe.
Yeah, it's a slightly harder one. Only because it's harder to get a good angle on, but...
Hmm.
Speaking of Van Horn, Avery Bryce is around somewhere.
Right now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What about the rest of them?
Well, Bill something, I think, is around. I think he's the 5'11", worth 300 and something dollars.
Unlucky Bill or whatever he's called.
Yeah, that's the one. William, whatever, Unlucky Bill. Didn't see Jethro's name or Jesus, who's the other one? Kinsley. I don't think we've got a file on Kinsley yet to link to the bounties that we suspect might be her.
Hmm. No, I don't think so. Are they? I mean, they're just gonna be hanging around in that hole now, I assume.
I know. I was watching. Me and Langston were keeping an eye on Van Horn last night for a while, but they were thick in there by the telegrams. Not much hope of dragging one out. We did see one fishing the other day just outside of town, and we're tempted to swoop in and grab him before the rest could even figure out what the fuck was going on, but...
Which one was it?
It was either Bill or Jethro. I can't tell sometimes if they're wearing their big coats. They both got big bushy beards, barrel chests, and ain't very tall, so could be either of them.
Yeah. Similar from a distance.
It was also really foggy, so we were like, well, that could be anybody, really. I'm pretty sure
like
Jesse Sweet visits them regularly, from what we can tell, but...
Yeah. I was gonna say we were looking for them the other day, weren't we? And they were both in the same place. Both have been seen in the same place, I should say.
Yeah, it's happened multiple times now.
And when he was riding back, when he shot me, he was riding with them too.
Yeah, there's that too. And I saw Calloway with Scarlett and them as well the other day, but I hear from JY that relationship may not be a thing no more, huh?
No, yeah, they
What
all did
happened there?
the train robbery. You know about that?
I haven't looked at the file, but I heard a train got robbed.
So, a couple of us were, doing security detail on a train. Turned out it was for those new print 1898 bills for Saint Denis Bank, yeah.
Oh. The ones
and
that
Calloway-
stripy mule fuckers must have taken to them? What little got here?
Well, they didn't get a chance to because Calloway, Sunshine, Jesse Sweet, Cal, Finley, and Billy robbed the train. Robbed us all of the money. And I just like talked to that guy about how much it was.
Jesus Christ, okay.
And then they got to Hanging
Oh,
Dog.
no.
And Calloway, Billy, and Finn turned on the other three. Shot them down, took all the money.
Oh, couldn't happen to a nicer bunch of people. What a shame.
So they were pretty much out for blood, it seemed.
That would make a lot more sense. Yeah, that'll do it. So you were on the train when it got robbed, or you caught up to them later on?
Yeah. It was me on the train, Jane, Penny, Rust, and Rook and JY.
Huh. Okay. Rook. God, the man's a ghost.
Yeah, I hadn't heard from him for a while, but he was assigned to it, so he turned up.
Oh, good on him.
Yeah. So we had 3 of them following and 3 of us on the train, and then my idea was they would ride our horses and have their horses follow behind, right?
They didn't do that.
Where they
did
were when
they?
they robbed the train was on a they tried, and then where they stopped the train was on a trestle.
Right.
So when Jane got
shit.
got off my horse, and stood up on the train, his horse and my horse both took the others off the trestle.
Shit.
So they were all unconscious down the bottom. So then, I negotiated with them with the money. They took the money, and I'm running back to find my horse so we can chase and get the money back instantly. Now that everybody's safe, I run back there, and Jane just goes, "Oh, they're all knocked out."
Shit.
And I was like, "Oh, okay, that might have been good to know."
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it.
It was unfortunate, that one. Not ideal.
How long before they got double crossed?
Not from what I heard from them. Not long later.
Jesus.
They ran to Hanging Dog, which is not as far as I would have thought from something like that. And then.
No, but there's a stable.
They must have double crossed them then and there.
Fresh horses, maybe.
Hmm.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wait, and you caught up to them at Hanging Dog? Or you just found out later on?
So I found out later because we caught up to Jesse, Cal, and Sunshine at Aurora.
How in the fuck did they get to Aurora? Jesus. Limped,
Not
I
sure,
guess.
but they managed to take themselves there to patch themselves up, I guess, and yeah.
Well, I tried chasing Sunshine the other day before all this happened. And we ended up all the way up in Roanoke by the little laboratory place. Yeah, she was about to give up. I thought she was going to put her guns away. We was going to go peacefully down to SDPD without anyone getting hurt. Next fucking minute, 6 more of them turned up.
Oh, yeah, they do that.
Yeah. Yeah, she said she was looking for him. I didn't click that she was just waiting for him because it was their prearranged meeting spot. Because it seemed like such a random chase into the woods and then cornered up at a place, you know?
Yeah,
But it was
where
their
they would normally be
prearranged meeting spot. And, you know, Scarlett's kind of pissed at me, so her and I start pointing fingers at each other and... What the hell's that?
No idea.
Isn't that an Arabian?
Oh, what was this about a naked guy in our house?
Oh, you'd have to ask Langston.
Oh.
You've been hiring cowboys?
Were you naked at my house?
Wasn't me.
I'm gonna be honest, I'll shoot
you
you
said
if
it
you
was
show up
your
naked
hat.
to my house.
He said it was our hat.
He said it was a shirtless guy wearing your hat.
Yeah, he wears the same hat.
Yeah.
You make him do that?
No, I think he just maybe did it to impress. No, I'm kidding. He's been wearing that hat for almost as long as I have, I suspect. But it ain't like you two wearing the same hat. It ain't that kind of a thing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, Sunshine and Scarlett and I yell at each other for a bit. She threatens to shoot me. I was not surprised. I had used her real name in the telegram. That really upsets her. But,
Yeah. Why would you do that?
well, 'cause she wrote into thieves and that pissed me off.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah, I chased her into thieves where she says we shouldn't go. So her hypocrisy pissed me the fuck off. So I called her out on it with her real name. So she still wants to shoot me. It's gonna happen at some point, I'm sure, but then
What are
she
you on
suddenly...
now? 65?
67, thanks to Jesse the other day.
66.
Oh.
But then Scarlett suddenly gets real confused and thinks that Calloway is Langston. And when she can't pull the trigger on me, she walks over and says, maybe I'll just shoot your friend instead.
Oh.
Meanwhile, their Cal is like, wait, no, Scarlett, that's our friend. not his friend. So I just turned and ran the fuck to Annesburg.
If she would have pulled the trigger, she could have prevented that double crossing.
Yeah, well, it was before the double cross happened. It was obviously in their planning stages. So I just, as soon as she was far enough away that she didn't have a clear shot, I just turned and got the fuck out of there. Ran into JY in Annesburg and just kept going, but she was mad as hell. I'm sure that hasn't improved her disposition any.
Oh, I'm sure it hasn't, no. Speaking of telegrams, did you get the one I left in SCPD for you? The worst telegram I've ever received.
Yes, I need to put that in the
I
file.
threw it
You
in my
haven't
mouth
found
when I
any
read
more
that telegram.
damage inside, though?
No, there was
Okay.
there's no other damage that I saw.
I've
Just
been
the
playing fucking
weird
Robin
little
Hood through the city, dropping money off everywhere. I couldn't find any sign of them getting off a boat at Blackwater, though, so I don't know where they did.
No, see, that confused me because did they say, the person you spoke to, did they say they both left on the boat?
They said somebody left on the
think they did,
boat and somebody left through the slums. But I got,
Oh, okay,
well,
that makes
then
more
the
sense.
slums, person in the slums said they went back to the dock, so I don't know.
So that was my confusion because one of them obviously came to the house, right? With
That
Ariel.
was Ariel,
Came to the
by
house.
what I can tell,
So, yeah, but you're telling me then, so they blew up a bank, they both ran
Went-
around the slums for however long distributing money.
and
while
the
one of
dock
them went to my
distributed money
house,
at the dock as
then
well.
Came back into Saint Denis where they'd just blown up a bank
Yeah,
to go to the docks to leave.
yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. So,
Yeah, alright.
you want to write those warrants, or do you want me to?
I can do it if you'd like. I mean,
They're fairly obvious.
if you got a lot on, I'll go for it.
If you got the time, I'd appreciate it. It would be nice, seeing
Yeah,
as
of
they're
course.
pretty obvious ones to get dealt with, and
Mm-hmm.
I got
To be honest, I
Langston to
wanna write him
train
a
as
warrant
well.
for that
Yay!
Minion telegram alone, to be honest.
Yeah, well, it's obviously, between that and the note they left in the bank there, it's pretty
Yeah.
self-evident. We'll
Yeah.
get them. We'll get them.
Mm-hmm. I'll get that written up today then.
I appreciate it. If you need, I can take it to a judge, but if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Or if your martial liaison could, that would be fantastic too. I don't know, is that
Do you
in your
have to do
purview
that?
these days?
Well, that's originally what I was hired for. I've done one. I did it for Rook.
Nobody else has ever asked, have they?
No. And I
There you go,
haven't
Douglas.
heard.
Would you like to write those two warrants for the king and the queen?
Pretty please.
Well, am I technically a direct victim?
You could write the warrant and I can bring it to the judge if you just do the paperwork. I don't know.
Yeah, I can do that.
Happy to go with you to the judge and make it all above board. If you've done the paperwork of something that evident, I don't think the judge can have a problem. Especially
I
as
guess the
you're
only crime they
basically-
did was trespassing against me.
Yeah, and
Yeah, no.
like marshals have to write warrants against things when they're the victim all the goddamn time, and you're virtually
Mhm.
one of us these days, aren't you? Just without a badge.
Yeah, pretty much.
You have a badge, it's just that Juno wears it instead.
Yeah.
It's the way that works, right?
My badge says ASDM Juno and also Doug
Yeah.
on the back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's true.
Isn't that what the D stands for? Assistant Special
Yeah,
Douglas Marshall?
Assistant Special Deputy Douglas Marshall.
Yeah, there we go.
That's it.
I'm gonna wander down to SDPD, see what the hell the board has to entertain me with, and
I'll see what the fuck they're screaming at me at the telegrams about.
oh god.
I'm sure
Good
it's
luck.
nothing.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Look at
Everything's
those,
fine. It's not gonna explode.
No, of course not. Not again. Look at those
Surely
written tie,
not.
and then I'll send you a telegram.
Alright, thank you. And hey,
You be safe, Dad.
good luck with JY. I reckon it's gonna go great.
Oh yeah, I hope so. I'm probably gonna trick her and be like, "Oh, sorry, I'm really, really sorry to say that we're offering you the position. Get fucked."
Yeah, your
That'll
life
be
is
fun.
over. I mean, what?
Be safe.
You too. Alright, who's on the board? Boo. Boo. God damn it. Alright, chat. I'm gonna have to call it for tonight because my studio feels like it's 100 degrees. It's way too hot to be in here. Normally, I can counteract that by having the door open, the fan on, and the window open. But when the baby's home, I can't open the door, otherwise she gets real upset and just insists on being in the studio. So, instead of melting into a goddamn puddle, I'm gonna quit. And I will see y'all tomorrow. But tomorrow, I'll be on pretty early. So we can have some fun, alright? What do y'all reckon? Sound like a good time? Alright, gangsters, I love you all. Thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow, okay? Good night. Bye-bye.